and
Unmasked.
split unmasked, right? So now you have, oh sorry, oh my mistake. So done. Click on the model. Now you have two different models, so two different polygroup. So either you can split unmasked, and here's your mask part, and here's a mask part. Shift F. So now you can, if you want, Control D, and increase this length, this width and all slightly. Scale it. No need to worry about these areas. I can fix it very easily. For this, I'll be using move topology, not move brush. Or move topology, it will work on any of the surface at any given point of time. So move it out, and you can move this thing inside, and this top part you can move it out slightly. So like this you can just create this. So it takes like a little bit more perfection to create this kind of wrap. So easiest process what I usually follow, that's what I did in the class also. Like what I do, like suppose I select this base, and I can use my slice. Where is my slice rectangle, or slice lasso, or I can just simply press Control Shift F. Oh, sorry, not slice. Oh, my mistake. There's a slice only, right?
Sir,
Hmm.
for
Yeah.
slicing,
Yeah.
sometimes it's not working for me, sir.
Uh,
Control Shift
Control Shift and then click.
click.
It's working.
Then how to delete that one?
Which one?
Slice. It's just need to remove that one slice.
You cannot remove that. You have to undo it.
Okay, sir.
So okay, like if you have a difficulty with slice, so what you can do, press Control, or you can just use lasso tool. Select a group, Control W, separate polygroup, then another polygroup, Control W. Oh, sorry, Control. Sorry, my mistake. Control W. So now you have two polygroups, two set of polygroups. So what you can do in this, you can just go back. Like, sorry, my mistake. Wait, hide that. Now you have these two polygroups. Select it and go to geometry. Extract. You can extract it, or you can just simply try. If you want, if you can just simply this thing, split this thing, this area. So what I'll do, I'll just simply split this area, or like I duplicate this. Select my model. What is this? Oh. Control Shift D, duplicate my model and split group. Then this area, this particular model I don't need. Delete always. And now you can see I have two different sections.
Okay, sir.
So you have two different sections. So this is, you can use like Z modeler, and you can polyloop or all polygroup, and you can use extrude. Oh, is it in single poly? Oh, single polygroup. Sorry. All polygroup. Extrude it. Similarly, go to the other model. Extrude it. So now you have two separate model extruded. Then Shift F, Control Shift F, Control D, and then you can just simply, and this also Control D. So you can see this is all jagged. So what you can do is just to clean it up, go to geometry, modify to Z remission, and this time I'll just check Shift F. My polygroups are different. I have two separate polygroups, right? Keep a group and Z remesh it. One more time, one more time. So you see, I have a nice clean line. Borders are separate. Everything is separate. Similarly, my mistake. Keep polygroup. One more time. Like apply this Z remeasure multiple times. So now you have the two separate clean models. Now you can use move topology or BMB normal move brush anything. Shift F. Now you can just create, because you can see from front it looks overlapped. So we don't know what is happening in the background, and that part is not visible in any given point of time. So what you can do is select this thing, move it, create a overlapping. From all the sides. So it's become two separate geometry, but it looks like two cloths wrapped around. So you can just modify this thing according to your wrapping. You can modify. By this, what happens? It's perfectly snaps on your model, and it gives you that feeling of wrapped around it.
Sir,
Yes.
after this, the two is going around now, sir.
Hmm.
Just like belt. How to create?
How to create what?
We just connected one. It's going round after flow.
It's going round, right? So,
Yeah.
but so one thing to understand is anything is not visible. That part is not important. What is visible, like whatever you're creating, it basically you're creating one cloth wrapped around a ring, right? So
Yeah.
if you have two separate geometry and CB, and if you just sculpt it properly, if you create those detail and make it look like a cloth fold, cloth fold, so it won't look like, okay, this part is not wrapped around, it is no cloth or something. It will give you that illusion. It's all about creating illusion. So it will give you the appearance of it is like wrapped around, it's one single thing, and then you have texturing, you have other stuff. So when you do that, it will look one single solid part. Because
Okay.
this is like, suppose you want to create this, you can see from front it can be two separate geometry very easily, right? One complete loop, one complete loop.
No, sir. It's. I'm just asking about that. It's just continued like a belt.
Yes.
How to create that one with this joint? Joint.
With this joint, so in this you can just sculpt it.
No, sir. I'm asking, not asking about this. Sir.
Then what you
Can
asking? Tell me.
reference? Can you show me the reference? I wish.
One sec. Oh, not this one. Tell me.
In this belt, it just wrapped one and just it continues to round, sir.
These two.
Yeah, yeah, these two.
So
How
these
to
are.
look it?
So, like, what is the confusion? I'm not able to understand. Thing is,
Sir,
if
I'm asking about.
no,
It should be
I
like continue.
no. Who said it should be continuous? Like, if you have this, okay, it should look like it's a continuous model. That's the only thing. 3D modeling is about creating illusion. It's not about creating physically correct model. It's about creating illusion. Okay, I'll show this. Suppose you have this one. Not, I don't want it. Delete. And okay, so you're saying you want to have these
Yeah,
continuous loops, like it looks like that
yeah.
it's wrapped around this thing. So what you can do is, like, so this is my base model. So first I have to create that like that leather part, right? First I have to create the base leather part. So I'll just simply extract it, accept. Okay, no solo, nothing. BMV. Like, suppose this is your leather part. I just like remeasure, z remeasure, and reduce the poly count and make it a bit clean. Or maybe not 5, 2 is more than enough. So I reduce the poly count, right? So this, suppose this is my base, that leather thing is wrapped around the body. This is my base leather. So you basically need to like split your model into multiple parts. You need to like identify those areas. So this is your leather, that leather area. So it can, like, you can extend it. It's totally up to you. So this is my base. So I don't need to worry about those things. So now you want these continuous loops, right?
Yeah,
So for that, you have this base without any subdivision, anything. Go to strap, reduce the brush size, similar brush size, create one line, reduce slightly. Yeah,
yeah. I got it, sir.
right.
I-
So like, so it's like, what is the confusion? Because in any case, when you're going to model it,
Sir, I
model.
thought it should be continued.
No, no, no. It's not about that. Okay, I got the point. So it should not be continuous. Continuous only and only when you do continuous model and create all those complicated detail. Only if that, suppose you're creating a movie scene. In that scene, that part you have a very close up shot, right?
Okay,
For in that case only you have to create a continuous loop, proper loops, right? Otherwise, create delete everything, create everything in separate part, it's totally fine. Like in this you can create this thing separately, this thing separately, and these two separately, totally fine, because you cannot see, because this backside is not visible, so you cannot see that backside, so it's totally okay,
okay,
right?
sir.
So like that. and then just continue the same sculpting and add those texture, this nano mesh and all this detail,
Yeah, I
and then
got
do
it.
it, right?
I got it.
Anything else?
Sir, can I
Hmm.
share my screen? I need to show something.
Okay, share your screen.
Sir, what things I should change from the file?
Huh, in your file, uh, there like one thing is there, like your legs are shorter as compared to the body. So I'll show after Akshay shares his screen. I'll just reshare. I'll show you what to do. You have to increase the length of the legs. They are like a little bit shorter because it's a, you can see it's a character. It's a heroic figure. So it's quite wide and broad body. So based on that, we need to elongate the legs. So I'll show that, and like little bit like polishing we have to do, for like blending of muscles from transition, basically from one part to another part, and your this thing. Okay, Akshay is not sharing, so by the time I'll share my screen.
I'm just started seeing.
Okay, 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 started. Let's see.
Sir, this is my model, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I'm just that one thing I have just created in Max, and then I just
Multi append.
I just created this one, sir.
Okay.
After this, I need to make Dynamesh.
No, no. For this kind of structure, dynamic is not required. You can just simply
Sir,
resize it and place it there.
sir, but I need to something smooth, no, sir. That thing.
So if you need to smooth this, so what you have to do is make sure those chain links, you have those chain links connecting points, right? That should be a separate model.
Yeah.
Split your model first, make all the chain links together separate, and this all these straps together. Then you can just, then you can dynamish it.
Mhm.
Because if you dynamish,
Everything separate, separate.
yes, that's why you just have to create one plane and then
Okay.
duplicate.
Okay, sir. Okay,
That will
sir.
be easy.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I will do.
Anything else?
Just,
For your character also,
no, sir.
you need to like elongate your legs, extend your
Okay,
legs.
sir.
They are quite small. You can see proportionate wise, because head is really big with all these horns and all. It should look prominent, your proportionate to your body. So legs looks really small. Elongate them. Okay. Okay. I'll just share my screen and show my file. Okay.
Sir, can I send you the file and without the
Yes.
solution template?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry, I need to. Oh, I need to reopen the Anshuman screen. Okay, Anshuman's file. It's loading. Like there are like few things. So I just open everything. You can see this upper body looks really big and lower body looks really small and thin. So there are two things we have to do. I can use matcap gray body. So isolate. I've selected this entire body. If I want, I can increase this thing slightly. Subdivision level 1, fine. And then smooth this. Control, click multiple times, soften your smooth, then control, click outside, it will invert the selection, again smooth it, like make it really smooth. Or if you want to elongate only the legs, select like this, smooth it nicely, invert, smooth it once again, invert. You can do this, or you can see if you go to masking, you have all blur mask, you have all these options. You can with this also you can smooth all this thing. Then
Sir,
yes.
sir,
Hmm.
sir, if we elongate, then the layers won't be affected.
Nothing will be affected.
So the
That
layers I have put.
it don't no need to worry. Nothing will be affected. That's the best part. That's why I asked you to use layer. Nothing will be affected. Like in Photoshop, if you elongate, the layers are mismatched. But here, everything projects back to their surface.
Okay,
Sir,
sir.
how to
So
send you just a model,
yes,
but multiple?
mail me, zip it and mail me.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. So you can see, only thing what happens, all the subtools will be changed. So that is something you can fix. This is something I can select on my nails. Alt, undo, and place it back there. So I can, so you can see my legs are elongated now. Just I need to thicken the thighs and all. Thighs looks really thin, and because upper body, you can see upper body looks really bulky and huge, and there are like few things we need to fix in upper body is like blending. uh, this thing, this symmetry is off, so switch on symmetry. There's a gradual transition. That book I asked, you can follow that book because it becomes squarish. It's not square, it's more of curved. Or if you have, suppose you are having difficulty to understand how to do it, what you can do is isolate, control shift, no, control alt, select the torso part. Oh, oh, my mistake, sorry. Control shift only. Now you can see isolate this section and use clay buildup. This is a round curved area. Like this rib cage is rounded, curved part. So make sure it's curved properly. This muscle continues to your back like this. Then connect here. Make it a little bit more rounded. This rib cage, you can see it's way too outside, so you can just push it slightly inside, and you can see this abs. They are like one bulge, one bulge, one bulge like this. Usually, how our abs are. Move brush. I just use move. This you can see little this bottom one is little bit outside. This is correct. This is perfectly correct, but this should not be this prominent. So to make it this prominent, BCCB. Oh, BCB. You need to add because this abs are inside this. Like it starts from inside the edge of their rib cage and gradually blends. Okay. Then, and this top part is slightly, this base will be slightly bulkier. Similarly, add muscle here. Just make it slightly bulkier. That's it. So like it goes with this things. Similarly, the calf muscles and all these things, make it slightly bulkier. Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. So this what you can do is to cover this area.
Cover this area. Sir,
Huh.
sir, between the head and the body, one hole is there.
Yes, yes. How to cover? That's what I'm going to say. How to fix that? So you can just this cloth. What you can do is switch off yes, the nano mesh. Switch off that. Then use a move topology brush and this pick it up and wrap this around. So you can like suppose you feel okay this doesn't look nice or it's you need to have one more strap. You can just create one more strap from inside and cover this area, right? So it will cover this entire thing. There won't be any holes in anywhere. So like this, you can cover this entire section. So it will, you see, it will look one single piece. Because in high poly, it doesn't matter. In low poly, we have to create a solid single geometry. In that, it won't be splitted. And that part will be under our cloth, so it won't be visible. Alright. Let's just give me a second. Okay. Okay, Bunny. Okay, it's Darshan. Darshan asked me. So anything else? Like this, you just need to clean some of the geometry and make it like a little bit more smooth and blended. What is wrong with this? Again, power cut. I don't know what to do. For Darshan asked me this about this thing, high quality renders. So what I can do is, I guess I have a video on that. I've created a video for some other class, to how to take this thing, high quality render. I can send that video to you guys, or I can show that. Or okay, I'll have it 11 o'clock. I have a class. So if you guys are free at 12 o'clock, we can have another class at 12 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
No, that will be
Okay.
best.
Okay, sir.
So 12 o'clock because there's a power. I just had a power cut. So 11 o'clock I have a class. So 12 o'clock we'll have another class. That time like get all your queries, everything ready. So we'll discuss all this thing. I'll solve everything. Your high quality render, your problems or anything. We'll discuss and there are like three more submissions are there. So we'll discuss those things as well. Okay, 12 o'clock. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay.